jorking it. Stop jorking it. Anime, stop jorking it in my chat. Anyway, I don't know what YouTube is doing. I don't know what YouTube is doing. At all. Is this better? Is this better? Is this better? Why am I still quiet? All right then. I've lowered the music. How about that? So we were going for like nothing crazy with music today, but obviously I'm multi-streaming, which makes it very, very, very difficult. Which makes it extremely difficult. Thank you so much, Sue Spectra. Does this... Okay, that is low. Why is that struggling? Test. Okay. Laughing decapitation. Hello. I've blown up something. We're having scuff. Give me a minute. We exploded it. Why is the audio like that? Why is it like that? Okay, so I've done my best. Hopefully it's a bit better. There we go to the proper account. Okay, Dagger's gone over to YouTube. Anyway, I have a surprise for you guys. I have a surprise. Surprise. I mean, it's not that much of a surprise, but it's a surprise. I think it's because I've kept this as low-key as possible while casually not at the same time. You can't watch on Twitch? Is Twitch blowing up again? Is that it? Guys. If Twitch explodes again, we still have YouTube. We still have YouTube. It's okay. If Twitch has like a little menti break, we can go over to YouTube and give it a break. We can give it a break. Anyway, him. Hello, everyone! Hello, I've been chibified. I've been chibified by Yoon. Yoon has shrunk me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be tiny for the whole anniversary stream. I apologize. My apologies. Yeah, I wanted a lightweight chibi model for a long time that doesn't take the weight off, like, the CPU. And look, guys. I mean, like, the hat goes off. And I have a giant pen for art streams. A giant pen. And the best part of this model is that Yoon says I can add to this model too. So I can continue to pay Yoon to add to this chibi model too. So if we ever do an art stream again, which is going to be very soon, hopefully, I can use a giant pen. Oh my god, it is so cute. It is so freaking cute. Shout out to Yoon in the chat, please. Shout out to Yoon in the chat over on Twitch. I don't think Yoon streams on YouTube, unfortunately. Shout out. But yeah, 3 fucking years. Holy shit. I've been 3 years since I impulsively started the stream. For those who haven't been here long, just so you guys know, I did not have like a massive party debut. I did not have anything planned. I didn't even have a proper model for ages. I legit just went all in. Like, it was this year, at the beginning of this year, I got my first full big model, as you've seen in most of my videos and shit. And on my Instagram. You know how long it took me? I just started impulsively streaming one day. And that's how I started. I legit had a really impulsive moment. And I'm here now. My ADHD is good for some shit. Congratulations, thank you. Yo! Yeah, people are now saying I'm IRL size. Corey Karate, thank you so much for raiding through Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Although there's gonna be a lot of bombs now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. My name is Angelic Fear. That's how it's pronounced, Fear. It is an Irish and also a Scottish word. For deer or wild. I am a silly little creature. I'm a silly little creature who can be very crude. I'm very small today because this is my new chibi model. And it's my 3-year anniversary. Woo! We are actually going to play The Sims Bustin Out in a bit, which is one of my very first games I've ever streamed. And therefore, I believe it is fitting. It is fitting. Thank you so much for the follow. But that is the plan. That is the plan. It is actually... You know how nervous I was? Thank you so much, Jaden Cosplay, for following. You know how nervous I was when I initially started streaming? I was legit pissing myself. We're returning to Monkey, except Monkey is The Sims. Exactly. Trap the Gamer, thank you too. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the following. I really, really appreciate it. So what I do is, I play games I found nostalgic and familiar in order to feel comfortable with streaming for the first time. And I played Kori Karami, thank you so much. And basically, I just play weird little retro games. I played a lot of Majora's Mask at the beginning. And then I played The Sims Busting Out. The Sims Busting Out was when I lost my mind. I was using like a Vroid model I made in 10 minutes. Not even kidding, chat. Not even kidding. If I can do it, you can do it, is all I'm saying. Don't ever think, oh, but I don't have the funding. Listen, I started out being fucking impulsive. I peed in your truck so many times, makes me emotional thinking about it. What do you mean, Kappa? Have you just kept peeing in my truck since? Kappa? Are you still peeing in the truck that I haven't used for months because you keep pissing in it? If you guys don't know what they're talking about, I played a car game and Kappa and everybody was jokingly saying, "And stop the truck, I need to pee." And I went, you could have peed 5 minutes ago. So Kappa's logical response to this was, of course, to piss in the truck itself. I've only been for 17 months, but it feels like I've been here longer. I do be the kind of person that appears somewhere like they belong somewhere without an introduction and people just accept it. I've kind of learned that. You know, that's how I get into certain communities and shit. I don't go in and introduce myself. I just fucking appear. I just fucking appear. I'm not even kidding. That is how I do it. It's basically how I freaking And people just fucking accept me as part of the room. It's an uncanny ability that I have. Winner's strat. Oh, I agree. It's definitely a winner's strat. But yeah, holy shit, 3 years. You show up like an evil apparition. Kyle, that's a bit dramatic. We all know I'm the cute one. I'm the cute one of Milk. If you guys don't know what Milk is a VTuber group that I'm a part of. We stream together almost every Sunday in a collab. And I think the next collab's gonna be the first collab that I'll be streaming to YouTube as like a permanent VOD, because I'm tired of my footage fucking corrupting. So we're gonna have a nice little VOD area of the channel and the lives where you guys can catch up, you guys can work with us yapping in the background. The idea is, it's supposed to be there if you want it. Congratulations on your Ocarina of Time replica. One of these days, I'm going to connect everything to YouTube, but unfortunately not everything is YouTube connectivity, and I'm sad about that. Because if I ever get monetized on YouTube, I'd like to be able to give, like, YouTube watchers options. Blame Kyle. Yeah, I'm not even a fucking evil apparition. I'm the cute one. Look, this is proof. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I can't even reach the top of the console anymore, chat. I can't even reach the goddamn top of the console anymore. I'm gonna need a little stool. I'm gonna need a little stool. I guess David Tennant has to wait even longer to get his TARDIS back because I can't drive it like this. I cannot drive it in this form. He's just gonna have to fucking wait a little bit longer. Perhaps forever. I might give it over if Colin Baker threatens to bite me again. I might hand it over, but that's rarely pushing it, chat. Yes, we do have a Discord channel, exclamation point Discord, if you want to grab the invite link. Obviously, if you want to see anywhere else, we have exclamation point socials, if you want to see where else I hang out. Although I warn you, some of my posting socials sometimes, I just say the most inane shit, so I don't sleep. Just mash random buttons with your tail, the classic Dr. Strat. Oh, that is true. I could just do that. That is basically what he does, right? That's basically just what he does. He just mashes random buttons and hopes for the best. Oh yeah, you're right. It's so weird to me that I'm not the tallest of the group for once. Yeah, Kappa's the tallest. Kappa is tall and pretty. That's what Kappa is. Kappa is really tall and pretty. He vibe pilots. Yeah, you vibe pilot this thing. I tried to read the manual. Chat. I tried to read the manual. It's shit. It's bullshit. That manual is bullshit. I threw it out the fucking airlock. Will I make up the difference elsewhere? Oh. You're talking about your dick again, aren't you, Kyle? You're talking about your freaking dick again. Really? Are we being for reals? My feet! Oh, okay, cool. I have huge feet. Listen, in my defense, a lot of things tend to revolve around your penis, Kyle. A lot of things revolve around your freaking penis. You cannot blame me for making the mistake when you go on and on about your wiener, generally in chat, in the communities we share. It always comes up, chat, for real. Kyle's penis becomes a topic. Kyle once bashed into my stream while I was doing fucking Perry Brown fan art from Ducky Who to yell, "What about my penis?" And I know it's not exactly what he said. I know it's not exactly what he said, but I find that funnier than him asking what the fucking Kyle curse is. Kyle loves asking about penis sizes. Talk about penis size. Yeah, he loves grabbing it too. He loves grabbing it. What kind of image we all have? Are you the correct one? Listen. Anime was keeping so many secrets, and yet you freaking open your mouth. Yeah, it's not far, to be honest. How big is it that it has an orbit? Oh, yeah, true. So I can zoom in, but I'm not that tall. No, that's my ego. Your ego is absolutely fascinating, to be fair. You do have a bit of a strange ego. It's a bit of a problem. Especially when it comes to your penis. But we're not talking about that. We're not gonna make it about Kyle's penis today. We're making it about the fact that I've been streaming for a whole 3 fucking years. 3 fucking years. Oh, it's not crossed with the makeup box. It's more like we've changed the colors. I cutified. If David Tennant wants it back, he can come get it back. He can come fucking get it back. That's all I have to say. Because you see, I'm starting to think Kyle's a humiliation king. There's like a tiny show. But yeah, 3 fucking years, oh my god. I was watching some of my old VODs a while ago, like I said, and it's fucking surreal. It is surreal how much better I am as a streamer within 3 years. Ange the cutest, Kappa tallest, Niazi the funniest, Kyle the horniest. Yeah, it's true, Kyle's an attention whore. He can't even leave one of my goddamn art streams alone without coming in and turning it into being about something of his. You know? You know? Kyle the most misspelled. That is true too. Kyle's name does very often get misspelled for some reason. Shelley, what do you think of tanks? I have no real feeling towards tanks. Honestly, I don't. I'm just a cat creature who draws a lot. Who is Kyle? I only know Kibble. Oh, that is true. We do call him Kibble. We do also call him Kibble. But yeah, one day Kyle will stream. We're going to convince Kyle to stream at some point. I don't know when we're going to be able to, but I'm going to bet you one day we'll get Kyle streaming. And I will raid in, and I will say something completely fucked up to take revenge for all the times he redirected my whole fucking stream. We know about Kyle. He's tall. He has penis issues. He very publicly has penis issues. It's turning in about Kyle again. I bet you're happy. I don't do those. I make crude ass jokes, but I never do those. I may make really inappropriate jokes, which is why I'm 18 plus as a channel. But yeah, I literally don't even say anything this time. Yeah, you just have to be here. Sorry, dude. Meow. Meow. Kyle, tortured by the rest of milk. Yeah, basically. I can't wait to go rafting again this Sunday. I never thought I'd be part of a VTuber group. Can I be real? I never thought that would happen to me, but it did. You know what? Things just happen. Things really do just frickin' happen. I'm excited to yippee! I'm finally at a height too where Niazi's model is actually around my size. Oh, though, my... Whoops, did I set off your cat? Sorry. You're a VTuber, you are not real. Well, my model isn't, but I'm very real. I am very real. I just don't show my face. I just like the excuse, right? Can I be real? Can I be real? Can I be real? I like the fact I'm in my jammies. I like the fact I'm in my jammies and I'm streaming on the evening, because evening. And I don't have to do my makeup, and I don't have to completely dress up. If I ever did face camming, I would literally have to dress up. And don't get me wrong, I am not objecting to face reveals, but I want it to be in my own time. Does that make sense? I want it to be on my terms if it's going to happen. And I want to make my own decisions. So, yeah, Anime is my husband. He's also a moderator. He knows that I'm real. He's been moderating this channel since the beginning. Since I had the stupid V-roid. This model's not height accurate. I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". Strawberry or apricot jam? I like strawberry. But basically, if I was gonna do that, it's going to be my decision and on my terms, and it was gonna be. You know what? You know what I'm like. Chat. You guys. Any of you you've been here for a long time. I don't like making big deals of things. So knowing me, I'm just gonna drop a selfie on my Instagram stories one day, and I'm just gonna say nothing. And then people are gonna be like, when are you gonna face it? Like, oh, I've already done it 500 times. I just didn't make a big deal with it. I think Emma Richu did something similar. A whole half an inch on Rose doesn't make you tall. I mean, I'm not saying I'm tall. I'm just saying I'm not chibi sized. That's all I'm saying. That's a good approach, IMOE. I'm just gonna make it, like, very casual because I don't like being, like... I don't want to make it into a big deal. Because it really isn't a big deal. People think it's a big deal, but what a shocker. I'm a flesh human IRL. Wow, shocking. I have a human body. I'm not actually an anime girl. What a shocker. I think you have to be a bit delulu to think I'm an anime girl for real. An entire foot shorter than me and half my weight, you're small. Yeah, that is true. I am small IRL. But I'm not absolute chibi. I have met people way shorter than me. I don't know if it's just UK heights or not. Yeah, well, it's not hard to be taller than Henya. It is not hard to be taller than Henya. Immersion broken? I've never really had immersion. I think I've always been open about, like, because I don't like playing into that waifu thing, as you guys know. So I always say, well, the model is basically an expression of me. I made this design. Yoon helped with a little bit of it, but I made the concept of this, like, cat girl design because I think it expresses me a little bit in a way that I like. And that basically, it shows my aesthetic, the sort of things, clothes that I like, the kind of animal that I like, etc. And I think it does a good job of that, portraying that. I mean, it's no shit that I'm not a pink cat girl IRL. No shit. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Why is everybody so short? I have no idea. I don't know why we're all so short. It's kind of fascinating. It's a little bit fascinating. Short girl streamer energy? Oh, I agree. I agree. Funny thing is, I'm about average height where I was originally from in the UK. I'm actually about average height and taller than a few people, but I'm actually really short in the south of England where I am now. I'm gonna give them the choice. I'd probably choose to be a 5'8". 6'2" gives you so many back and knee problems. Yeah. Short girl summer. Got you. Got you. It is short girl summer. Although I do not like the heat. I'm glad I chose a snow leopard as my animal because it makes sense. I do not adapt to the heat very well. I really, really don't. Strong. I wish I was strong. Summer's nearly gone, hopefully. Oh, I agree. I agree. Summer has been... It has been awful this year. But it was raining yesterday. Oh my god, we've gone back to normal weather. It was a little bit rainy, and it was still humid as fuck, but there was a breeze. Chat, there's a breeze. And that's what matters to me. There's a fucking breeze. I feel a little bit more sane now. I'm not going to lie. Can I ask how old everybody is? Please do not give away ages if you're not comfortable. You could give an age range instead. It's only getting like hotter next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year— oh, I know. Oh, well. I fucking hate living on an island where the heat becomes 100 times worse than it should be according to the temperature. Our Dutch blood grants us height. I'm 82. Oh, I'm hag. People always think I'm in my 20s, though. People always think I'm in my 20s, which is probably a positive. But I had to work really hard to not be mistaken for, like, a teenager, because I'm not a teenager. Hag! Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know why people think, like, 30s is old, because, honestly, it's just your 20s, but you're fully aware of everything now, and it's kind of, like, and you're kind of going insane. And you're a bit more comfortable with yourself. You're a bit more comfortable with yourself. So you're more aware of who you are. And you care a ton less about what people think. And you don't look that different from your 20s. So basically, it's just your 20s but upgraded. Upgrade to being yourself. Yeah. If everybody else is giving out ages, maybe you should. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. Apologies, but we are an 18+ only stream because I make a lot of crude jokes. Although you've been very well behaved, so if you can come back when you're 18 and give me an unban request, I would absolutely love it, but unfortunately I do have to remove you. But thank you so much for the support. Bye for now. Bye. Good God. I don't think I've had to do that in a long time. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. You beat me to it. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Twitch does not do a good job at protecting minors. Twitch does not do a good job at protecting minors, in my opinion. Honestly, it does not. We have to do all the legwork, and there's no guarantees. Wow, mansplaining what she just said. Give Kyle a break, his internet's a bit shit. Yeah, I want to be nice to the kids who come in here because I want them to feel brave enough to get an unban request when they turn 18, and I won't want them to come back. Also, crazy deja vu right now. You're feeling deja vu? What kind of deja vu, Niaz? What kind of deja vu? I'm curious now. Is it just this moment in general? Is it like the conversation? Is it something one of us has said? Is this person still in the Discord? Yes, I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm only gonna kick. Yeah, like what kind of deja vu are you experiencing? I'm curious. You're going like, wow, this tiny cat creature's familiar. I feel like I had a nightmare about her somewhere. You know what I mean? She was screaming at me. At like the top of her little cat lungs. Like meow 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 meow. Because I do that. Yeah, this model's really cute. It's going to be really good low rig model for like collabs and shit. If anything lags my big ass model, I just switch to this one. And I'm Niazmov size. Fun fact, Niazmov is a chibi model right now too. I'm Niaz size. I could technically stand in the room with Niaz right now. And we be the same height. We'll be able to see eye to eye. I need a chibi model now too. And make it super tall. Super tall cheap. Hey, if you're in a room with Niazmov, you'd be subbing Subia. So who's subbing who's Subia? Kyle, who's subbing who's Subia? You're gonna leave us hanging? You're not gonna tell us who's subbing Subia? You're not gonna tell us? You're not gonna tell us? Which one of us is Subia? Yippee! Yes, exactly, exactly. I'll let you two figure it out. We're not gonna fight about it, you know? You know what? It's not that necessary to know. I'm Subia. Okay, okay, we've decided it's Kappa. Kappa is Subia. It's that we've decided. We've decided. Yeah, I don't need to fight. Exactly. We don't need to argue about it. What the fuck? Who needs a competition of who's sub and Subia? Fuck that shit. We can just. But who is subbiest? Oh, I'm not interested in competing about that. I'd probably like... Is it winning or losing to be considered subbiest? Just asking. Just asking. Would you guys consider winning or losing? On who's subbiest? You know what I mean? Winning, then I've lost. I don't think I'm as subby as other people. Getting bullied becomes a win. That's a win-win. Oh my god, yeah, true. Oh, it's easy. Niazmov tells me to kill myself every hour. Oh! Wow, Niazi. I guess you need marriage counseling again. I'll elaborate on Raft Day, but I don't think I may just be some sort of dominant sub. Power bot. Are you a power bottom? No, more complex than that. Okay, well, you can explain more in the Raft stream and maybe it will enlighten us. Maybe you can enlighten us, Niazi. Maybe you can enlighten us. Yeah, I've never competed in that before. The last time I've seen competition in that was a bunch of really annoying subs trying to prove who is the cutest and therefore the most appealing to the doms in the room, and that was not a fun fucking experience, chat. It's true Niazmov is a very interesting sub. I mean, you would know, I guess. I wouldn't. Give me a minute. It's true, Niaz. Okay, we've established that Niazmov is an interesting sub. Oh, I know what this could be. Not close enough. Is it? Oh, that is the problem. Ish. But yeah, what we're gonna do today is, I've decided to do something different with the herbs today. I'm gonna do something different. And this is what we're gonna do different. I'm gonna make a suggestion. Instead of playing the story mode like we do every year, how about we make a furry play family? And I see how long I can keep all these little Sims alive before they all frickin' die. How about that? We can make a challenge. We can make a whole Sims family. We can make them as fucked up as we want. And we're gonna release them into their little ant house. And we're gonna see if I can keep them alive. It's not furry play, don't worry. Although, under these boots, if I remove these magic boots and pull up my sleeves, you might disagree on the furry thing. Putting the Sims into a blender. Man, yeah, I've essentially putting them into a blender, you're right. I am. But that is what we're doing today. That is what we're playing at today. We're gonna spend a lot of time in the character creator, potentially. I might be wrong about that, mind you. So, how about I change the Twitch topic? The Sims Bustin' Nut. I mean, busting out. We're gonna be playing the Sims Bustin' Nut now. Well, it's quite a bit of delay on the YouTube stream. Okay, now let's see if it was working earlier. Where's the Sims Bustin' Nut? There's the Sims Bustin' Nut. I've got my controller, and we're about to play.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
I hope I didn't.
Oh, la 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 la.
The Sims Bustin' Nut? Yeah, it's busting out, but I'm calling it Bustin' Up. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust. Don't worry, I'm trying to adjust. I'm adjusting! It's also deafening me, by the way. I'm also going down. Why is the Sims Bustin' Nut so loud about busting the nut? Hello, corpse. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Actually, Kyle, it's corpse_launcher, not corpse launcher _. Actually. So that's what we're doing today. We're playing this game a little bit different. So let's make some Sims to put into the blender. Let's make some Sims to put into the blender. Right. We have to come up with some names. It has to be wrong answers only. He did say it incredibly wrong. Yeah, he did. I forgot how laggy this game was. This isn't like the way I'm playing the game either. This game has always been oddly laggy. Right, we need to come up with a really funny surname. Wrong answers only. Wrong answer only. We need the family name. Cursey Farts. Friends. Okay. Cursey Farts is winning more than that, Kyle, I'm afraid. You know what? You're so right, Kappa. I wonder if we can fit it in. I can't believe this thing allows for spaces. Most games these days would freak out about the sort. Oh. That's too long. Okay, I'm gonna shorten it. I'm gonna shorten it. Kirschkopf. How about that? How about that? How about that? Does that work? Is my chat going? Or did it crash? It did stop. Francis is shit on them. Last name Levin, first name Mead. I wish I could do that, but you can't have separate family names in this game yet. I wish I could do that. I will save that for another Sims game that allows me to have that level of control. So we have number 1 Sim. We're gonna make as many as we can make. Okay? We're gonna make as many as we can make. Because I have to make it so difficult to save them all. I know. Again, I can't separate certain names, unfortunately. So, something Kurt's farts. Wrong answers only. Incorrect answers only, chat. They have to be so wrong. You can base it off the surname a little bit. You can make it really rude and disgusting. Frantlabia. I really like that one. You know what? Front butt? Okay, that's gonna be the next one. Can I get this in? I don't think I can. But we'll try. God damn it. God damn it. We'll make it one word. You guys get the gist. Frantlabia. Okay, this is Frantlabia. Let's give a dog shit personality. Who knew I was a name channel? God damn it! I'm not used to these controls. God damn it! Sorry, I just had to reset up everything. Fun fact, I just had to reset up everything because it all blew up. It all blew up. So in order to connect everything up, I used the controller on the computer instead. Actually, Kurt's fart sounds better. And I had to reset everything. And when I thought all hope was lost, it randomly started working again, and I wanted to throw my controller at the screen. So we got Frantlabia, And we got back butt. We got so many of these going. We got front butt. I'm gonna shorten it to Fran Labby because we do have a character limit. But you guys know what it means. Oh, I managed to do it. Okay. Bit of a dog shit personality. I need them all to fight each other. This is gonna be a really annoying one. No, I don't care about body type. We need to come up with an ugly as shit outfit. Everyone needs to be unique. Both internal. Yeah. I need to come up with something. What does Fran Labia look like, even? You know what? Those boobs are so badly polygon. They might as well. Oh, wait. Can I make the color, like, disgusting? Oh. The boobs look like they have faces. I'm sorry. Oh, pinks and reds, you're so right. She's a wildly appropriate public age player from Philadelphia. Yeah, she used to wear stupid pink outfits, but not in the cute J fashion way, in the weird way. There's no offense to you age players out there, I'm not judging you. But some of y'all have questionable fashion choices. Okay. Front labia hair. Fran Labia's hair. First of all, we kind of want that to be pink too. If we're going for absolutely hideous pink colors, because these are hideous pink colors, I do not approve of these pinks. Like, why would you have some of the ugliest? I'll save that till later. Why is this hair color choice so shit? We've only got red. I forgot all the lip options in this game. Fun fact, all look that horrible. They all look kind of diseased. It was something that I kind of knew when I was a kid, but all the lip options, all of them, look kind of diseased. It's like, do you want this swelling? Do you want this weird ass? We could keep the chin. I don't know. And all the makeup looks horrific on these lips, by the way. I have never seen. The lips are so diseased. Who the fuck wears shit? Am I just like from a different era? Am I just from a different era? Because this does not look like what it's supposed to. It looks like she put a face. Do I say it? Can I get away with saying it? I'm trying to find the object in my head here. Give me a minute. I'm about to say something disgusting. I'm warning you, chat. I'm about to say something absolutely disgusting. It looks like she tried to eat out a car engine. Why? Okay. It's like a zombie has tried to reingrace it. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. You know what? That's right enough to be Fran Labia, I think. These eye colors hardly have a difference. Okay, that'll do. Oh my good lord. She looks trained for giving BJs. Well, she totally gave a BJ to that car exhaust fume for the black lipstick version. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway. Oh my god, I created a nightmare. Okay. We've got front butt. We need to keep the heteronormative original. I mean, The Sims is the most LGBT accepting series at the time, but even with their mistakes. Front butt. We got front butt. We're not gonna make a clone of front labia. I want to see how bad some of these the masculine equivalent shit is. I want them to hate each other, okay? Wait, it's just a short I took Max's wish, yeah. But how hideous are these going to be? Okay, these are just boring dude clothes from the early 2000s, late 90s. Ew! Ah! These are coming in shit color. I mean, these colors are not the best. I think they literally just put a filter. This is like when I try to put a fucking gradient map over something. We could make him a furry. Instead of Yui, you could just give BJs so you get a better result. You could make him look like... Oh my god, it's the furry outfits! I think it's the most hideous thing we have. His eyeliner's on point. I think every guy in the 90s and early 2000s was secretly sporting eyeliner and they won't admit it. Honestly. Well, that looks super full on there. It does. I kind of like... You see, whereas I have cute paws and feet, this guy is... I want this guy to give off the energy of the person at Comic-Con that me and Anime smelled before we saw, the one that stunk like urine, like stale urine. Some of you weren't there for that story. Yeah, me and Anime were wondering about Comic-Con, and a stench hits us. To a point where Anime Tosa says, "Do you smell that under his breath? Is it just me?" And I'm like, "No, I smell stale fucking urine." And it was a fursuit that was completely white. So by the way, you got to see how old and dusty it was and like how it wasn't cleaned properly. And there was just the stink of stale urine wherever they went. I'm not even kidding. We had to get out the room. It was bad, bro. It was stank. This guy smells like that. I've decided it's canon. Oh yeah, it was freaking nasty. It was freaking nasty. Thing is, there were a few furries there, And, like, I think most of them were pretty smart about the day because the sun was intense, right? So they were only wearing really, like, their paws and their, like, helmets, and they were taking them off every so often to get some air. They did not smell bad. Oh, I forgot about something. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, it's medicine time. Yeah, that was my suspicion too. I suspected, and this was actually a baby foot. No judging. No judging. Whatever you do at home, out of everybody's way, is your business. But I suspected, oh my god, it doesn't even connect. This guy can't fursuit for shit. But basically, I suspect that they did something in the fursuit, and instead of properly... That looks miserable. We gotta keep those eyes. Instead of properly cleaning it, like, properly, like, scrubbing it down ready, so, like, when you go to another colony, it won't stink, they kinda didn't wash it properly, and the stale smell stuff. We don't kink shame, we kink wonder why. Exactly. Exactly. You don't kink shame, you kink wonder why. I need him to look miserable. Again, disease lips. Disease lips. He can't even do a full fursuit, dude! You deserve to look miserable. Oh my god, look, can you see the pixels of this beard? Can you see the pixels on this beard? It looks kind of like a 60s porn star. Oh, now he definitely looks like a 60s porn. Looks like a 60s porn star. A very depressed one. Okay, I can't do anything to his head. Okay, we have we have Fran Labia. Any other name suggestions? Because we're gonna keep making them. We're gonna keep making them. Until I can't anymore, until the game says no. Oh, I got a new message. Okay, that's my ads. Remember, we have a character limit. So the shorter, the better. The shorter, the better. So we have 70s porn furry. We have a front labia who looks like she... Who, if I put on the wrong makeup, looks like she gave a blowjob to a car. Man, this is wild. I forgot how weird and totally Kevin. Can we fit it? Can we fit it? No, we can't. We can't. Don't forget. We have a really short character limit. So now I'm trying to think of something similar. What is something completely fucked compared to the other two that I can ride in? What is something fucked? Oh, the ads are finishing now. You guys should be free from ad prison. The smiles are frightening me, chat. I just want to go childish. Can I go extremely childish as a streamiversary treat? PP. I'm trying to think of a name. PP. Okay, I'm gonna go like child level. Cause you know what? Fuck it. We're allowed to be. You don't deserve to be clean. And you don't deserve social abilities. You're the only one nice one in the house. It's just unfortunate about the name. Dead stats. Shy gave them the freaky boob face. We already have a furry, so we can't have another furry. Like, a shitty furry, not a good top-tier furry. Top-tier furries would actually get a headpiece that's kind of cute. Why is there a school uniform? I'm trying to think. Slightly offensive stereotype. Says, woo, baby, yeah. Listen, it was in progress. It was in progress, chat. I don't want anything to be matching. It just feels wrong to have anything that makes sense. My brain is going through every childish name on the list. Why do the trainers look like skin? You know what? Let's keep it. The trainers look like they're fused to her skin. You know what? That's cool. I'll take it. The early 2000s tries so hard. But dear God, it's so outdated now. Even back when I was younger, by the way, these felt outdated. That's the problem with game development, you see. When it comes to like latest trends and shit, things can get outdated so quickly. So by release, some Sims games had outfits. Some outfits had already lost their spark. Why are these pigtails in here? to Miss Golden Rock. It's Golden Week. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think this is leaning more into the age play thing Corpse mentioned. Dear God. Dear God. Can I add a final one? I can add a final one, chat. I can add a final. So we have from Bert, Fran Labia, Pee-Pee Pot. Jesus Christ, this is so childish and I love it. I love how childish this is. I love how we're just freeing ourselves in a way that can only be deemed as ultimately super childish. So we've got to continue on this trend. We have to giggle like a bunch of children. Well, I gotta head to bed. I hope the rest of the stream goes well. And again, happy anniversary. I'm so glad to meet you and call you my friend. Thank you so much, Kyle. Have a good night. The horrors can persist in the VOD if you need be. Anyways, we need one last childish name because I gotta throw them in the blender. I've got to throw them in the blender afterwards. We've had a lot of pee-pee jokes, a lot of butt jokes. We haven't had a poo-poo joke. We haven't had a poo-poo joke. Could I get Blobby? We could make this the Blobby! Oh my gosh, you're right! We could make this the Blobby! Oh my god, Dagger, you're a genius! You're a genius! Mr. Blobby isn't nice because he's a pimp. He's constantly neat because he has to clean up his, He's active because he chases you down the hole. His personality's shit, but he's outgoing enough. Right, we need to think of human Mr. Blobby. He needs to be big and muscular because he has to be strong enough. Oh my god, this is pimp-like. We need to dress him like a pimp because that's how we interpreted Mr. Blobby the last time. That's how I interpreted him the last time, chat. We do have a leopard print one, Girth you. I'm gonna pop out chat because Restream's chat is lagging and I don't know why. Let me pop this out and put it on another screen for me so I can still see because Twitch is really active right now. And this will allow me to see you guys constantly. So you guys can't get away with crimes without me being involved. How dare you? We do have a leopard print one, don't worry, Girth you. Don't worry. Okay, that's ugly enough. That's ugly enough. Isn't a socks and sandals option, is there? No, just sandals. Okay, that'll do. Mr. Blobby. Well, in this case, Blobby isn't his last name, it's his first. So he's Blobby Kurtz farts. Do I put him in the why is there a you know what? I want to keep it. Can I keep the paper hat? Mr. Blobby isn't human enough to understand. So Blobby cut farts. You know what? He is a sir. We got them all. We can't make any more, chat. This is who we're throwing into the blender. Mr. Blobby. Franny. Oh dear, getting blob jobs. Oh no! Family! Not that kind of family. That's a wholesome family. Anyway. Let's take them to the house. Let's take to the house. Move them in. The game doesn't want me to see them. The game has decided I am unworthy of seeing them. Beautiful. And it's so right. This bus, they're going by bus, even though Mr. Blobby's worth millions from his pimp gig. You know, before he started making out with the Grimace. I know this is random, but I'm just thinking about asking for this eyeshadow you put on my eyes to go on my main model. I really like the eyeshadow. I really like the eyeshadow. Oh god, how do I pause again? Okay. We're gonna have to build something. We're in a nothing place. I don't have money cheats. So, I'm gonna create one box. Wait, how do I do this again? I'm not even gonna fix it, man. Whoops. I cannot build on this. Man, this is gonna be an interesting experience. Wallpaper. I'm gonna give you guys one little room for you to shit in, and that is literally going to be what the only room I give you. I've only got 4,284 simoleons. I can't. You can have this ugly ass wall. Why isn't this working? I've not built in this game for years. Like, I didn't even build originally when I played it on stream because I played the story mode. And that mode just gives you all the houses for the most part. And I'm appreciating the PC controls so much more now. You guys have no idea how awkward this is. Damn, I hope these guys don't last long with how this is taking me. Outside too. It's going to be the ugly room, and it's where you shit. You don't get to shit in peace. Okay? Nobody in this household deserves peace. I have created monstrosities, and I need to take responsibility. None of you deserve peace. I I am going to carpet the bathroom. I am going to carpet the bathroom. To reiterate my point. And it's gonna be a giant fucking door. Glass door. And there's gonna be no windows. I'm gonna give you one toilet. Because again, I feel responsible for that much. When I was younger, I'd play The Sims 1 and I'd make a guy in a Speedo and a top hat and I'd have him die and then keep evicting the household and making a new Speedo man. And the cycle of life and death continues until we haunted by 7 Speedo men. Holy shit. You know what? I think we've all had a particular sim that we created just to kill. I think it's like relatable Sims moment. I know you guys are gonna fucking bitch and moan if you don't eat. So here's an oven. I'm placing it on the lawn. Here's this BBQ. Thank God it's not a what the fuck BBQ, because I don't trust these guys with that. No dishwasher, no sink. But I'll give you guys a box for boxes for tables. And there's only 3 of them. So just kind of like decide which one you want to sit at, and the last one is to eat standing up. Okay, I have to give you guys a fucking bed, don't I? I'm going to regret all of this. I get the feeling. This is exactly how I played this game as a wee little baby. I'm gonna put in too many beds to imply somebody died here. How am I getting more money? Oh, we need a fridge! Otherwise they can't actually burn themselves. I've created some awful things. Oh yeah, they need a surface or something. Wanna hear a summit shit? I don't know. Does it make it insane? Because we're literally just going to see if these guys survive. I'm literally throwing the ants into the enclosure at the minute. It's something. Buy an extra phone, then wait until midnight, and go buy a modem, buy a junk you don't need until you have less than $100, and you're sim and another possible phones, wait till ring it, so pause the trigger, both Sims answer it. Oh my fucking god. I know this game is a ton of money cheats, and I think I forgot. I think I just did one because I've got up to 10,000 simoleons all of a sudden. I think I have done one, but I can't remember which one it is that I've just activated. I gotta entertain them a little bit. I gotta entertain them a little bit. You can have music for free. With your grass. Yeah, this game is broken when it comes to money. There's multiple methods you could use. There's a decorative fan, right? Like in the old PC game as well, that you can exploit. It's a ton of weird little exploits in this game, and all of it relating to money. I think it's because the programming didn't account for certain things. I feel like we're missing something. I don't know if my save file saved, so I don't know if I have everything. But I don't think so. These are my ants. Fran Labia. Front butt. Pee-pee butt. And Mr. Blobby. Chat. I think we're cooked. Do I just give them something like... We're gonna create a field of distractions. God bless them? God bless them! Well, sure, you should be praying for them. They do have a carpeted bathroom. Right. It is my job to give them a slight fighting chance. So I will add to the carpeted bathroom. I will add to the carpeted bathroom. And give them a bath that you can splash onto the carpet. And create a mold issue. But you see there's no lighting. It's actually very dark. So good news is they shouldn't notice the, ever-growing mold. I've changed my mind. I want a window. I want it to be open. I want it to be directly at the toilet. See? Cactus in the middle of a dark bathroom. You know what, Lizest? Let me see what I can do about it. We've got daffodils, mushroom, tulips. Oh, we do have a cactus. We can't plant it inside. But we can do so outside. It's the welcoming cactus, see? And you walk into the window door with a window watching you shite. And, listen, I'm putting the axe into the blender. It's my anniversary. If I want to do some good old-fashioned sim torture, like in the old days, I'm allowed to do it. And tell you, speaking, this is torture. Is there anything else I can add? I want to know. don't want to learn cooking. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Angelic Fear is her name. Chaos is her game, yeah. Poor little Fifi, the kitty chihuahua, has to let out her chihuahua rage upon this game. Pools. You know what? What's the Sims without a pool? Probably an easier place to piss in than that room. Okay, what are their needs? Oh my god, running out of fun already? It's straight into the pool. Mr. Blobby went straight into the goddamn pool. Why does everybody suddenly look kind of yellow tinged? They played for 5 seconds. I didn't want to see each other anymore. Beautiful. Yeah, everybody's just getting into the fucking pool. Everybody's just jumping into the pool. This is how I imagine life in Florida looks like. Everything's a yellow tinge. There's so much sound going on in my ears right now. Front library should find a job. Look again. You know what? Become a janitor. The 70s furry porn guy is going to greet a random stranger, I think. Get out the fucking pool. I fucking regret putting in this fucking pool. That's all they want to do now is the pool. Oh no, who started playing the You know, this music used to haunt me in my sleep. Because whenever there was like a stereo in this game, right? If there's ever a household with a stereo, they just turn that fucker on every 5 minutes. And all you'd hear is this music. All day, every day. And they wouldn't be able to sleep. Towards you sleep is supporting us right now. No! What I'm actually doing, chat, is that I'm giving the curse to you. You guys shall now be haunted by this song. Say you're welcome, Ange. In chat. Say you're welcome, Ange. Say it right now. It's all day. Yeah, you won't stop woohooing. I don't. Why? What is he doing? He keeps. What the fuck is happening? I turned away for 5 minutes. Why is he eating everything? Why would you do this to us, Ange? Because I can. Because I can and I will. They're bringing this door in particular. Greet this person too. He won't greet anybody. He just wants to eat burger. He just wants to eat freaking burger. He doesn't want to talk to people. He just wants to eat freaking burger. What have I created? And the cousin, woohoo! Woohoo! This is the weirdest Souls-like I've ever seen. You're so right. Ringing the doorbell of the bathroom. Go greet somebody instead of eating burger, please. Sissy fight? You're making her cry! You're making her cry! She might have angelic in her name, but this is the one where it says a biblically accurate angels like they understand that and just here to punish us. Oh yeah, I was sent to Earth because you guys became fucked up. God saw that humanity invented bullshit like AI and went, you know fucking what? I can one-up humanity. I'm gonna put my little cat creature on Earth and I'm just gonna let her fucking cause chaos in her wake. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm not gonna get involved and interfere anymore. I'm just gonna let the cat creature take care of you. Can everybody stop taking shit from the fridge? Please. What's wrong with you? You need to sleep. You know what? I'll give a little bit of guidance. Go the fuck to bed. Go the fuck to bed. Stop eating burger and go the fuck to sleep. None of them can sleep because of the right. Oh, that explains it. Go the fuck to bed, up to bed to fuck. These guys are not going to get much fuck unless it's from each other. Let's go. Let's be real. How is your fridge getting power magic? Have you seen? We're literally in the TARDIS, chat. Magic. It's like camping. Chat, it's like they're camping. Chat, they're camping. See? It's just innocent camping. They're all gonna camp. They all snore in such a disgusting way. What is this? It's finally quiet, chat. Ugh. But how are they so fucking disgusting in the way they snore? What the hell? They snore like they've got like a bunch of drool in their mouths. It's... You can't unhear it now. You can't unhear it now. We're finally free of them for a minute. Only one of them has a job. I don't think the others need to get it because, like I said, I kind of want to leave them to scatter. Oh, you're awake. How are you hungry? Okay, go piss in the piss room. Oh, wow, that toilet's already fucked. How have you guys fucked the toilet? Oh man, they're gonna fight over the bathroom. Oh man, oh no, they're all fighting over the bathroom. I don't think they're gonna last long, chat. I think this is gonna be the world's shortest stream. The world's shortest Sims stream. Stop jumping into the pool! You know what? Piss in the pool. Here's an idea. Why don't you just piss into the pool? Piss. Or maybe on the grass. You know what? You could go piss in a bush. You guys are outside. Pee butt. Why don't you piss in front of pee pee butt? I think pee pee butt is into piss. You should piss in front of pee pee butt. I should be banned from playing a Sims game on stream. She needs such a long bath. Fucking ringing the fucking door! Ringing the fucking bathroom! Looking through the window at her naked body! Well, not really, because it's The Sims, but still. This is something even Mr. Beast could cook up. Oh no. Do you guys like your ants, chat? Do you like the ants that I made you? Are you enjoying your little ants? Let's check on porn, 70s porn, man. Oh, you desperately need to play pool. Peeing on the floor and walking away, yeah, that's what they're into. Mr. Beast is a weakling compared to me. Compared to me? I'm mad that this looks like so to what I used to do in this game. I used to do this in this game. I think everybody who's played The Sims is fucked up and sadist enough that they would do this to a bunch of fucking ugly ass Sims. They'd make the ugliest butt Sims, give them childish, disgusting names, and then watch them scatter around a field until they die. We are simulating today on our 3-year anniversary stream. We are simulating the original Sims experience from when you were 12 and you didn't know how to play the game really, but you also loved watching them scream and stuff because there's something wrong with you. Sims sociopaths is nearly identical paths in life. It is beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Go to bed, porn man. Oh, the radio's keeping him awake again. Turn the fucking thing off! I had to stop playing The Sims after killing the neighbor, then I deleted the Grey Stone by mistake. Oh my god. Has our Sim even been to work? Are they still making burgers? Why are you making so many burgers? Wow, the flies here fucking... Wow. I fucking hate the radio, and I make a mistake putting it down every time because I always forget to turn it off before it wakes up every fucking Sim in like a 100-mile radius because I have slept with 5 cars passing at once and people screaming about running away from the police. You guys can sleep with a fucking stereo, you pathetic little shits. I have slept in a high crime area when I was in my 20s. You fuckers can fucking sleep with a stereo. And I don't care how insensitive that sounds. True story, by the way. Is that weird 70s porn furry? Are you gonna... He's gone for more burger. This furry loves burger. No, he's cleaning up. Holy shit. You might want to take a piss, though. Or a shit, whatever. He's eating the burgers. What is V-Burger doing? I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I'm leaving these guys to frickin' Ew! Of course you're stinky. All of you are stinky. You all live outside! In the prison of my making! I put you here! I locked you here! And I'm going to keep you here for the rest of your existence. Because in this version of The Sims, there is no high street. There is no town. There is no place you can go. No third space. You are trapped in whatever home you have built for you. And work is a rabbit hole. So you cannot even see yourself working. You are stuck here every day. Out 24 hours, 7 days a week, with no release, no freedom, no place with a toilet without a carpet. This is your existence, and this is what you have to live with. Doctor Who speaking it. The doctor's my daddy, of course I can Doctor Who speech. It's my daddy. I know you're asking, which one? I'm gonna leave you to guess, because I don't know either. I've been trying to figure out which doctor's my dad for a long time. We jokingly say David Tennant, but there's certain things that just do not line up. I am actually worried about who my mother is too. Who the fuck helped make me? Who the fuck helped create me? Because the BBC is gonna create like a scandal if they find out the doctor bonked. They were scared of that the last time when Peter Davison took the role because he happened to be a bit more youthful. Guys! Which doctor do you think is my dad? Which one do you think is probably my dad? Honest question. Doesn't have to be just David Tennant. Which one makes you think of me when you look at them? I'm asking to see if there's any like resemblance, so I know which one is the most likely to grab me. Jesus fucking Christ, what's happening here? I don't know what music is being played. Have you even been to work, ma'am? Dr. Oz? Which one is that? Which one is that? I can't remember which one had the chop. None of them do. You got fired. Babe. David Tennant is the only right answer. But I wasn't always a snow leopard. Little lore fact, I wasn't always a snow leopard lady. I don't know, the sixth one, crazy guess. Wait, really? Let me look at a picture. Are you telling me I've been threatening my father with a truck? Oh, you know what? It's understand, yes, Marv. He's my favorite. He's my favorite fucked up little creature. He's allowed. He's allowed. He's allowed to let two guys burn an asses if he wants to. If he wants to, as a treat. As a treat. He's allowed to do that. He's also allowed... Man, these two are enjoying themselves. Is there a romance going on between 60s porn furry and Mr. Blobby? Danny could do a little bit of war crimes as a treat. Exactly. He could do a little bit of war crimes as a treat. Please don't start calling him that. That's getting scary. Listen, Colin Baker himself is already carrying my career on his shoulders. We don't want him to feel a sudden wave of dread. As well. He does have like 5 daughters, you know. He does have 5 daughters. Let's give him a terrible one as a treat. Let's give him the worst one as a treat. Let's give him the VTubers. I'm kidding. You know what? I think I can. Why are you guys suddenly fighting? And yeah, the 6th Doctor has done plenty of war crimes. If we've gotten to the list, we'd be here forever. Listen, he is the nicest Doctor of the lot when you get past all that and actually listen to the Big Finish audios. But I guess if you've only watched the series, you would think I was a little bit fucking batshit insane. You think I was insane going, why the fuck is he your favorite? Why is this boy failure your favorite? Like, because he's my boy failure. He's my man failure. That's what the 6th Doctor is to me, my man failure. He's Technicolor Rainbow Coat Man, Blue Kaiju for reference. If you type in 6th Doctor, you'll see what I mean. He has the world's most iconic Technicolor Nightmare Coat. That's what I call it, the Technicolor Nightmare Coat. I want a Technicolor Nightmare Coat. I physically want a Technicolor Nightmare Coat. But in order to make it, I'd have to get so many materials because of the patchwork. And it would cost me so much. And I couldn't even make it for other people because Words of Kitty Witch made it. And she couldn't even do it because it cost so many resources to make the coat itself. And much time. Why are you guys just... I like how she just walked in here. There wasn't a romance. They started beating the shit out of each other. It worked too well to make them hate each other, guys, I think. I don't even know where the newspapers are. Galaphalian? Yeah, Niazimov, that's perfect. He's my man fail, the 6th Doctor. I kind of love him. I can't hate him. People who hate him are just too weak to understand his era. They're too weak to understand the intricacies and the magic and the experience of his era. Does that mean my mother's freaking parry? Because I hope not. Wait, I am making a video about something. I'll tell you guys the joke after I'm done watching the first part of this and I make my notes in my script. It's gonna take me forever. But there's a joke I don't want to spoil because I really want to make this joke so bad. And when I do, it's gonna feel so good. And you guys are gonna groan so hard. Get the mail. Mr. Blobby. They're all horrible people, so none of them are getting along. They're hating each other. They're slowly hating each other. I think it's working. The only person he gets on with is front butt. Oh my god, it's the wet snores again. Horrible people not getting along with each other? No way. I know. I know. Honestly, I'm glad you guys see the doctor as my dad, because the alternative joke you guys could have made would have, like, made me cringe into myself, but also it makes sense. Because, you know, they keep saying, oh, Peter Davis is the one we have to worry about. He's so young, and he's with 2 women in the TARDIS. I'm like, you know, as far as you're aware, that doctor could be gay as shit, but okay. Well, the doctor I don't think really has a specific sexuality. I think the doctor is, like, pansexual as fuck, personally. Because Gallifreyans can change their gender at a flick of a flick of a switch. So basically, they're already a non-binary species, right? Like, non-binary. So, I don't think sexuality goes into their account. They might have a preference to, like, a presenting gender. But as a non-binary species, they can change their pronouns on regeneration. Or gender fluid, I suppose is the correct term, I think. Yeah. And... well, you see, proximity means you need to want to bone and they need to want it. I think the 5th Doctor is too gentlemanly to do it. 5e hasn't had a peaceful day in his life. They're already crying, chat. 5e hasn't had a peaceful day in his okay, I'll buy a fucking TV. In his goddamn life. I hate it when new Who fans go, look at the wiki and go, oh yeah, 5e. 5e is totally just like a happy little boy. No, he isn't. The only time he was a happy lad was when he got to play cricket the one time he got to. He wears a cricketer outfit every day. And he only gets to play cricket once. And it's a 2-part serial. And like, this guy doesn't care about bonking. Let me tell you, all he wants is like a day of peace. More cricket, maybe. He doesn't want a bone. However, 6, right? Six is like a big softie in his later tenure, but let's be real, he isn't as soft as the 5th Doctor. He isn't a gentlemanly character. He is a sassy motherfucker. I think he is the one they should have been afraid of, because he and Perry at the beginning would have totally hate fucked. Just saying. They'd have totally hate fucked, and it would have been insane. It would have been cray cray. Because when I write, fun fact, when I write straight media, I try to not make it like the usual slop. I try to make it interesting. That's all I want to do is like be like, listen, I'm done with the generic romance novel. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it actual chemistry and make 2 best friends and not just for like the sake of erotica. So I kind of like the idea of best friend vibes. And like,
Ew.
I have written fanfic around that concept. But I don't go for like 1k words, I go for 50k or more. Because I'm like, listen. They have to get over their issues. It's less breaking out the friend zone, it's more like a natural progression. Does that make sense? The chemistry was always there, but they have a natural progression for one reason or another, and it complements the plot instead of being the whole plot, and that's basically what I like to write, personally. It complements character development, but not because, oh, I'm gonna fix him. No, you can't fix somebody, but you might be the encouragement someone needs to fix themselves. So that's when I came up with a really funny concept. Well, multiple funny concepts. You see, I had this fanfic idea ages ago, and I'm gonna go into it because I don't care about it being cringe. You know how tired I was of the multiple David Tennants? There's like 500 David Tennants. There's Meta Crisis. There's 14th Doctor. I'm sure there's gonna be a 60-year-old David Tennant in a wheelchair gonna spawn any minute now, and there's nothing we can do about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be funny, hilarious. If Rose Tyler's allowed her David Tennant, if Donna Noble gets her own free David Tennant, I'm gonna be funnier. I'm gonna be funnier. And I'm gonna take my favorite companion in the whole world and say, I'm gonna give you the one doctor I want to hit with a truck. I'm like, now become, here's the friend shirt, here's the bestie shirt, I'm gonna put it on you both. Now this is the get along shirt, now you have to learn how to get along. I mean, I say that, but it wasn't that difficult. I mean, yes it is. Because I have to smooth some things out. Because you know what I was unsatisfied with? The Time Lord Victorious. I was unsatisfied with that plot line. It could have had so much potential. Good night, Kappa! Have a good flight tomorrow! Because you see, I have this theory. About Sarah Jane Smith. You could pair her with any doctor and she still works because she's a strong character. I know people go, oh, strong female character. Listen, back when Sarah Jane Smith was conceived, female characters in Doctor Who were already trying to change, but were still struggling. You know, there's a character called Liz in the third Doctor era. Like, I haven't heard of her, and that's because she had a short period of time where she was a companion. And it was because, you know what they said at the BBC headquarters? She's too smart! Because she was a scientist. She was a scientist at UNIT. They were all like, no, she is too clever. We need somebody we need a female character that can't compete with the Doctor's intelligence. And I disagree with this wholeheartedly. I think the Doctor's character is best when his companion can keep up with him. That's my belief. And they brought in Jo Grant, and I love Jo. I love Jo because she felt like a fuck you to the system. Because, yeah, she failed her GCSEs. Yeah, she didn't do well in school, but she's smart in other ways. That girl knows how to pick a lock. That girl comes up with plans much sharper than she ever believes in herself, and the Doctor makes her believe in herself. And I thought that's the cutest relationship you can have. He just sits there smiling as she comes up with the plan and lets her, and even though she believes he's the one who come up with it, even though it was her the whole time, and I just think that's so cute. But yeah, Sarah Jane Smith came when Jo Grant left, and Jo was very beloved at this point. A lot of children loved her, adults did. And Sarah Jane was meant to carry on the idea that she needed to be a modern woman, right? They needed to modernize the Doctor Who companion. They wanted a feminist woman that could stand on her own. Sarah Jane was meant to be that character. And the reason why she's so popular is because she's such a personality. And I think it's because, personally, Elizabeth Sladen added a lot of her own ideas to the character. Added a lot of traits to Sarah Jane Smith. So basically, Sarah Jane became strong because of that. And the irony was apparently not lost on Liz that it was the Doctor that told her to give a lecture to a queen about feminism in order to do so. And yeah, there is an irony in that. But it was early days of this, keep in mind. And I think Sarah Jane definitely changed the standard for female companions. They could not be damsels in distress anymore. Everybody wanted a Sarah Jane. Everybody loved Sarah Jane. She is the strongest companion that can keep up with the Doctor. Mentally, physically. Because she fights. She doesn't go down. Sarah Jane doesn't just get kidnapped. Sarah Jane will fight while getting kidnapped. She will actually kick people's ass. And that was the way Sarah Jane was designed as a female character, is to actually stand on her own. And it worked. She's a fleshed out character that stands by herself. She, doesn't take shit. Jesus Christ, my answer. This survived longer than I expected. I thought they were going to be dead 10 minutes ago. And I have a theory. Sarah Jane Smith is such a strong character and a female lead that she could legit be paired with a lot of doctors and she can still stand strong with their personalities. Because in a way, she's like him. In a way, the time travel and space travel has twisted her in a way where she's like him. You see, I used to roleplay Sarah Jane Smith. Hands up. I used to have a roleplay blog. And, I always interpreted her character post Dr. AU before the Sarah Jane Adventures as having been irreparably changed by her experiences. Even before I listened to the autobiography, Liz actually, like, completely interpret the same way as me. Completely changed her concepts on certain things. In a way, becoming a little bit alien herself on Earth. And a lot of people wanted the Sarah Jane Adventure Sarah, which is way more, I guess, mellow. But the one I like playing and I insisted on playing was my AU. Because I said, no, I want to express how twisted you made Sarah Jane when you come back and find her. I want you to show you how she's still a good person, but you've irreparably had an impact on her psyche. And like, and then of course, I only found like 1 or 2 people who were completely on board. All the 10th Dr. RP is, no lie, wanting to try flirting with her, and I was like, this is the worst timing, man. She's gonna throw you out the fucking window. You fucking left years ago, disappeared. She thought you were dead! And you come back and just make the moves? She's like, wow, wonderful. Priorities. Oh, you just want to get your dick wet. Oh, great. I'm just gonna fucking hit. Because, like, I developed her in a way where I was like, you know what? There's no kids in these RPs. So I get to make her a little bit more likely to swear, express things, feel things that maybe a children's audience might not be able to comprehend as easily. Does that make sense? And one of the fics I wrote was basically survivor's guilt. And I put her with 6, and the plot was, in order to try and explain to her exactly what he is, because he mentioned he was Gallifreyan without thinking in advance that in this particular universe, this particular version of Sarah Jane Smith that he doesn't know that well, reacted in a way of fear when she said Gallifreyan, or from Gallifrey or Time Lord. I can't remember which. And she reacted very negatively. And nothing he said really went well because she kept having to point shit out. Like, hey, every other renegade Time Lord said this shit and they're cuckoo. And if you've watched enough Doctor Who, you know they're all cuckoo. So Sixie means well, but he sometimes does things he shouldn't. He's an alien, and sometimes he does things that most humans would think, oh, did one of them die? Oh my god, we gotta fight! Holy shit, they're fighting each other! We're finally killing one another. I was wondering how long that took. Deathmatch! And basically, because he didn't think about boundaries, he used what psychic ability he has in this new fucked up body. I would go into the lore, but the lore is fucked. I wish I had somebody to talk about this lore too, because I've worked hard on this lore. I think I lore dumped on anime a little bit, because, like, I just wanted to say it aloud. I lore dumped on anime. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, they keep killing each other. A little bit! I mean, it is only a little bit. If I went into the real lore anime, you'll be reading a 5,000 page novel. But basically, he used his psychic ability to put information in her head, which left, and he went a bit too far. Because you see, I had a fan headcanon in my head that Sarah Jane gets possessed so much because her psychic field is bigger than the average humans, and she doesn't know how to deal with that. I'm too depressed for a job. Relatable. And she's basically pissed at him at the minute. So far, she's called him, this stupid Gallifreyan bastard, and what the fuck, and he went too far and might have done something to her head a little far, but she won't let him fix it anymore because she wants to fucking kill him. And, well, yes and no. And then there were roommate situation because he has nowhere to stay. And now she lets the guy live with her, and 5 minutes later, the chaos happens. She's trying to push him off of her while he's like, I need to fix it! I need to fix it! Please! I don't know what I've done! I need to fix it! I wanted it to be chaos. I wanted it to be, like, the image of chaos in your head. And, he will never do this again, by the way. Well, not when he finds out what he did. But basically, I'm finally up to the point where I send them on their investigation, and it's gonna go wrong too. It's gonna go wrong too. Natalie is gonna have all the plans, and, the doctor's gonna misplace his coat with a sonic screwdriver, and, I don't know what the fuck Josh is doing, but I think he's gotten himself caught by 3 guys already. Sarah's telling him not to say this shit to this guy. I have so much plot I've got to lay right now, though. It's insane. I write more like a novelist than a fanfic writer because I am writing a book, and I think it's changed the way I write. And while the fanfic is a little bit more casual, it's like, holy shit, writing this book has changed the way I write and how I perceive. Go for a swim. They're peeing themselves everywhere. If they don't die by themselves, I'll create a flaming finale. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like a flaming finale? But there is a lot of lore. Because this universe, I had to write this universe. How I describe parallel universes in the stories is like a mirror. So basically the mirror cracks and each reflection is reflected of another reflection, but as the reflections go on, the reflections become less like the core shard. And this one's just a little bit further away. And further away enough where Earth is absolutely in a bad state. It's basically survival of the post-apocalypse level. Shadowbringers, but you don't have to get the Light Wardens because they're already got, but there's still shit going on. A lot of shit going on. It's really bad, guys. I want you to think like the tone of Shadowbringers in terms... Let me find some of the soundtrack. You know what? You guys have listened to crying long enough. Let me find some of the soundtrack. Give me a sec. Like, that sort of somber feeling. It's going... Yes, I've added all those haha funny bits. But also... There's, like, this sort of vibe going on. It's kind of somber. That's how I describe it. Yeah, I make soundtracks for my writing, you know, because it helps me visualize when I find music. Yeah, 60 is really interesting in this version of the AU because he was kicked out by the Time Lord Victorious because he objected. So the 13th Doctor era brought in the Abyss concept, right? And I used the Abyss concept, and the 6th Doctor was the shard of his soul that completely started rebelling against the idea because of his growth in his era. So he went, okay then, if you think you're better than me, if you think you're so much more moral and clean and whatever, despite all the horrible things that you did before, I'll give you life. I'm a god now. I can control everything. I can prevent death itself. I will give you life, knowing that you have an end, knowing that this body ages and dies, knowing that you're fragile and you can never fight me and you can never stop me. You can't stop the forces like you can, and I'm gonna put you in a hopeless world that you cannot fix. And that's basically the cruelty of it. Simply, that's literally what it is. That's literally just the entire vibe. They're just all trying to kill each other! Maybe I should put them up in a fire! God, somebody's gonna find it now. Somebody's gonna find it. And it's not gonna be up to their expectations because it's gonna take me forever. But basically, we haven't even seen like 5% of the way Earth is yet. We're still stuck in fucking Wales. So, he hasn't seen everything. And I want to put him in that position where he has to see everything. And while Sergei's perspective is great, because there's a lot of things going on there, I think this Doctor's experiences so far in writing of this whole thing, of this world, of this collapsing world, is the most interesting bit to me. Of him looking at this planet that he loves and seeing why he was being tortured this way, because he's literally in a position where it's too late. He's in a world where it's always too late. I mean, it's not the end, but, you know. Anyway, that's the vibe I was going for. That's the vibe I was going for. What the fuck is playing? What's this? Jesus fucking Christ! Wow! Yeah, I like writing lore. I love writing lore. I go insane. I'm sorry I yap about this so much, but I have been doing pretty hard work on this. But yeah, I wanted to write in two perspectives. Someone who's been on this version of Earth all their lives, and someone who's just seeing it for the first time and being forced to face it. It's not over. The world isn't over. But there's a lot to rebuild, and not enough for one lifetime, and that's basically the punishment he's under. And I enjoy fucking up characters, so it's great! And Josh is like the friend Steve of the group, okay? You know that meme? The your friend Steve meme? That's what Josh is at the minute. It feels kind of bad. I should probably give him a bit more to do. Cause like, it's you and me and me and you and your friend Steve. Or, and your friend Josh. I can't believe the music is keeping them awake from all the way over here. It's like I'm putting them through physical torture. It's like, do you want to read my fucked up lore? Do you want to read my fucked up shit? I mean, I need to do my VTuber lore a lot more seriously, but it's something. This is CIA level. It is. I didn't see they're peeing. They can't sleep. They're pissing all over. They're surrounded by a plague of flies. How is it keeping them away from all the way over here? Do you think people just drive back past this house like, man? I might have to set this all on fire. Why are these guys having such a hard time fucking dying? The TV is now bothering them? The TV is all the way over here? There's a lot of crying and screaming. I'm starting to miss that. Wahoo! Should I sell these? Or should I keep it going? Chat, should I sell these things and give them a bit of mercy? Or should I just keep sleep torturing them? Jesus Christ. I think I'm doing too much. We're just hearing the music. Actually, I can't keep them happy with entertainment because if I do, they don't sleep. But if they sleep, they have no entertainment. It's so hard living, but how are they not able to sleep? It's literally so far away. Does there really need to be a, like, is it programmed to have walls between them? I don't know if the ants are gonna survive, chat. I might have to move the ants' stuff. They're dreaming about black boxes and shit. You know what? There you go. Fucking sleep. Fucking go to sleep. Right beside the bed. Oh well. I used to roll out of bed all the time as a kid. Confession, when I was a kid, I used to roll out the bed onto the floor all the time. It got to a point where I didn't give a shit anymore. My dyspraxic ass got injured so often and maimed that I literally just didn't give a shit anymore. I would just be like, oh wow, injured myself again. Wowee. Oh, the sound of wet snoring. If this was a modern sim game, I'd find more fun ways to do this. Let me just check. Okay, that's not a thing important. That's nothing important. I do want to get add-ons onto this model eventually, by the way. I will be doing that. Guys, I now have the body that you can throw me into the trash can with. I can climb into trash cans. I can do the perfect feral cat impression. And I am feral. Nobody can keep me. I just bite people. I'm actually looking forward to getting some hand toggles because I have some hand designs in mind. And I cannot wait to show you guys. I need to draw down the concepts properly so I can show each individual artist what I want. Because the upside of being, like, your own designer is that I don't have to pay money towards that. All I pay money towards is toggles and shit. And I do all the design work, which is fucking amazing. So... Oh my god! Fast fire! Why are you running towards it? I'm like, oh my god, I didn't put... Run, little ants, run! It's not that big of a fire. Well, in The Sims, this is as big as they get. It's spreading! Oh shit, we could lose some of the fire. Why are you standing at it? Okay, it's coming down now. Wow, him and Blobby hate each other. Well, we had our first fire. Like I said, I can set off an in-game fire near the end. The fireworks. Yeah, I have ideas for my hands. I have ideas for my stompers. But I need to... The stompers have been drawn. The feet have been drawn. On another design. You know what, Mr. Blobby, I'm tired of you. Mr. Blobby. I need to reduce the numbers. I'm sorry. Are you gonna get the pool? See, you guys are never happy. So I'm gonna give you guys a warning. Get in the pool. This is my warning. The bonus beer. I'll let you guys have some beer too. That's entertaining, right? I wouldn't know. I don't really drink much alcohol. I drink so very rarely. I'm not even kidding. Damn it. La la la. I'm tired of you, Mr. Blobby. I'm sorry. I need to, like... There's too many tears. This is what I used to do when I was a kid, when I got tired of someone. This is exactly what I used to do. I used to create a tragedy.
Shush. Ah.
No pala!
The classic, chat! I did the classic. The pool. The drown in the pool method. I know you guys love a good classic Sims moment. We're having one right now. Because Sims are too stupid. They can't climb very far. Most people would climb right into the bush even if it hurt them to save their lives. But a Sim, a little ant, they'll just keep swimming until they literally just... I promise there'll be fire at the end, but let's do a classic first, okay? Honestly, it's really annoying the way things have gone with The Sims. It's really upsetting. It went from a... Holy shit, you and Frubba hate each other. And Fran Labia. You're about to get PP Butt to hate you too. Maybe they'll be thanking me for this one. Maybe it'll be like, oh my god, whatever creature that's making us miserable has given us some ounce of mercy. And I'm so very flammable, Mercy. Listen. Just because I might have been a budding pyromaniac at one point does not mean I do everything absolutely flammable. I am saying, chat, believe it or not, despite my actions today, I do have a little bit of sanity going on. It's not a great amount, but it keeps me normal-ish. Aren't you guys glad that I didn't become a pyromaniac during the heat wave? Jesus Christ, look at this corner. Oh my god! It's so... guy's not dying. Wow, he's lasting a lot. She's watching. Chat, she's watching. She's standing there like a creepypasta watching. You know, this is a funny story. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but before I started streaming, I was like telling myself, nah, that couldn't be me. I've been told my whole life I'm just a meek, shy little creature. I'm not meant to be on a platform screaming at all of you. But then one day I went, I'm tired of telling myself I am not these things. I'm tired of telling myself things aren't meant for me. I want to try see if things actually are for once, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. This used to entertain me for hours when I was a kid. You know, I once like if I discovered what the fuck Baby Q when I was younger, I would have downloaded. There was something wrong with me mentally when I was young. Let's be real. We tried to deny it and go, no, Ange, you're such a wonderful friend. Listen, when I was a teenager, I had problems, okay? I was like, if you guys saw what I did in The Sims 2, you would think I was a psychopath, okay? What did you do? Oh, I'd set my bullies and shit on fire. Listen, I think a lot of us have done it if we spent ages frustrated at school. I used to be horrifically, like, isolated and bullied. I was isolated at home by my family under Christian regimes. And when I went to school, I was bullied because I was weird, because I was isolated. And I didn't really socialize much. I was very frustrated, and I was very messed up. I recovered a lot when I was kicked out, actually. A lot of that recovery started because, goddamn, when home is chaos and school is chaos, you really, really have a lot of problems. You come out having a ton of problems into, like, early adulthood. And I spent most of my 20s trying to recover from that. And I've only just started letting go of everything that's happened to me. So it's kind of like... And I think what helps is getting on with my life. I think it's odd. What helped was getting on with my life. Proving that my destiny and life was mine. I think that really helped. I often tell people now, if you feel helpless, sometimes doing something new really helps. Sometimes realizing that you have some power with your own being, with who you are, really helps. And you gotta have that realization at some point. And it's okay if you stumble. It's okay if you feel angry and upset, because those feelings are valid. As long as you don't dwell on those feelings, it's fine. But it's not good to pretend they don't exist either. So allow them to exist and process through them or whatever. Can they die in pools in this game? Basically, I started doing new things. I started trying new things. I was never allowed to craft. You know what I did? I bought materials. I still needle felt. I mean, I've gotten back into needle felting recently, but I did stop for a time. And I started doing even more art and improving on that. and then I started exploring who I was, and very recently I managed to get the individuality of moving out here to do a bunch of other things. I'm glad I did. Because I think believing something is just simply not for you because I say an Ange isn't supposed to do that is an insane thought now, and it's crazy of me, and I think I would advise anybody else in my position to literally be like, go fucking crazy, man. Go learn who you are. Even if it means you stumble, do it.
Represe, devono snap.
I'm trying to think of the fucked up things I also did, though. I had a Sim of the Grim Reaper's glitch child. I managed to get a bunch of aliens. I once turned the whole town into werewolves. That's something that I actually did. I turned a Sim into a werewolf. Then I proceeded to go, I'm bored. And I basically sent my Sim to a nightclub and I bit everybody. I bit absolutely everybody. No lie. Everyone was bitten. Yeah, it was Were Town. It was fucking great. They were all on the disco floor dancing and covered in fur. It was amazing. And then I got bored of that. I need to set up the fire. Dum dum. Oh, I can't afford it. Or do I need a massive wall? I can't build anymore. Because I'm broke. Right, we're gonna have to sell some shit. It's because these guys kept buying burgers. It's literally because they kept buying burgers. They're losing their privileges. You've lost 2 beds. You lost your privileges. God. Somebody should do a study on me.
Snake.
I promised a blaze of fire. I'm gonna give you guys a blaze of fire. Well, as much as this game's willing to give. I don't know how he hasn't drowned yet. I don't know if this game allows drowning. He might die as soon as he gets out the pool. Are you ready for this fire, chat? Yeah, I was a kid with issues, man. All this makes me think, man, I was diabolical. Will that be enough? Will that keep it alive enough? Oh, yeah! That was quick. How did you get out? Damn it! Hurry up! Deepest sympathy. Peepa has just died. Okay. Why is this visitor just wandering into the fire? Ma'am, leave! He fell asleep. Damn it! I failed. I thought I was a genius. I thought I got them all. Can you light it again? Wow. Wow. I hope you guys find this cozy and comforting gameplay in the background too. Oh my god, I got a second one! Can you imagine though, people being like, wow, I love cozy Sims gameplay, they switch on my VOD, and it's like, wow, I love it when Angie yaps about Doctor Who while burning Sims alive on the BBQ. Hope you guys are enjoying your cozy Sims gameplay to fall asleep to. Oh, that should be the YouTube title when the VOD saves. Cozy Sims gameplay to fall asleep to. Wonderful. I knew I'd come up with something. Fran Labia's gone. Alright, who ordered the middle red? Who ordered the well done sim? Yeah. Are you guys falling asleep, chat? Are you falling asleep? Are you comforted and cozy? Are you feeling comfortable right now with the sound of burning fire? Is this poggers? Is this totally poggers, chat? Is it poggers? Are you feeling soothed right now? Have you got happy thoughts? Have you got happy thoughts, chat? Happy thoughts. Joyous. Comfortable. Mr. Blobby is dead. Well, one of them's gone. Are you comforted? Oh, I could probably do some ASMR noises if I had the right mic. Are you toasty and warm? Which one? I can't remember what this one's called. He's toasty and warm, but he's like a little marshmallow. Front butt. Front butt is time. We won, chat. Okay, game over. We won. We win. Did you enjoy your comfy Sims busting out gameplay to fall asleep to? Are you sleepy, chat? Are you EP sleepy? Are you comfortable? Are you thinking of that roaring fire? Are you? Are you? Man, I used to play the game like that all the time, by the way. I legit used to play The Sims like that. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm not even joking. I legit would, play The Sims Bustin' Out that way. Because I did not like The Sims Busting Out that much. Everybody has nostalgia for The Sims Bustin' Out, but me, I have nostalgia for it in a completely fucked up way. As in, wow. Wow, this game gives me memories. This game gives me thoughts. I earned the Pichu badge. I set things on fire and I earned the Pichu badge. I've still had to play a Sims game. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Think of the Sims as like playing with dolls, but with extra dangers and horror sometimes. In my opinion, The Sims 2 is the most peak. Maybe it wasn't the most peak with the building tech, but it was peak in the fact that the gameplay was actually interesting. And there was a lot of tiny little details that you could appreciate. But yes, chat. Thank you so much for coming on my anniversary. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated. I know I was a bit crazy and I talked about cringe things. But you know what? What is this channel for? I have a nice new little chibi model. I can now shrink even further than I've ever shrinked before. I can be a flea. See? Craziest entertainment. Well, a lot of people do say that. But that is literally how I used to play The Sims when I was like young. The Sims Bustin Out specifically. I did not like The Sims and The Sims Bustin Out because they were uncanny valley to me, you know, with like the disease mouths and all. So I used to like do that like all the time. All the time. I'm not even kidding. I used to just destroy them. I never properly played the game. I have never completed The Sims Bustin Out in its completion, story-wise, because I used to just get frustrated with it. And I used to just, like... I'm starting a fire right now. Because, as you know, I was a little pyromaniac. I was potentially a little pyromaniac. In the right lifetime, in the right universe, I would have been a pyromaniac. I'm always, like, a few inches away of snapping. Let's be real. I say that, but I think I'm too well behaved right now. Anyway, to be a paramedic. Anyway, it's getting really late for me. It's almost time anyway. I know where we're raiding out, but we need the raid message for Twitch, because YouTube, we're not going to raid on YouTube, so anybody on YouTube, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to go through the Twitch stuff here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's come up with a good message for Niazi. And set them all on fire like the good old days. We enjoyed fire ASMR. Now we're relaxing. Now we're chilling with you. Tail swing, tail wag. That's your raid message. Here's your raid message. This is what you're gonna send to Niazmov. We're raiding my friend Niazmov today. Who's actually more fucked up than me, let's be real. If you want to see what I do outside of stream, please check out my social media. Also, you can check out my Discord server. Great place for updates, because I don't have a character limit, so I can just yap on. Sometimes I do pop in there as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday for the collab stream. It's going to be the first one I'm streaming to YouTube, and the fucking footage won't get corrupted this time, thank fuck. Thank you guys for hanging out. What a wonderful 3 years. Here's hoping for many more. But until then, until next time. Bye! Press the wrong button!